And there we are. Hello, folks. Stream started. Okay. How is everyone? Well, all two of you. Stream's just started, so there's two of you watching apparently. I hope you can hear me all right. I hope the audio's okay. It's a pretty kind of miserable day weather-wise here in Norfolk, so I thought Saturday afternoon, let's go racing. Before I do that, I think I'm just going to go out quickly for a quick test because these are a lot of fun now. I'm using Automobilista 2, of course. You can come and join in when I get a server going. And, you know, come and say hello in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me, that sort of thing. I'm really quite enjoying these Formula Vintage cars at the moment. So I'm going to take this Brabham out here. And let's see, let's go to a historic track. Where shall I take it to? Oh, hello. More historic tracks. Oh, let's go to historic Imola. Why not? Haven't been there in a long while. 1972. Right, okay. That should suit this car all right. I'm just going to have a quick drive around here. Hello, Stu. How you doing, B Stu? Glad you can hear me. As I take this car out, I'm just going to make sure that you can hear me above the engine. You know, if I'm a bit too quiet and the engine's a bit too loud, let me know and I'll quickly go and adjust the volumes. So here we go. Get my volume right in my headset so I don't deafen myself. That's nice and loud. Let's get rid of the HUD. Don't need that for the moment. Oh, not sure I like the mirrors in this car. Let's reposition ourselves a little bit. I do love this about Automobilista 2. You can just quickly come out and very quickly adjust your mirrors. Look at that. Fantastic. So we want a horizontal angle. Let's tilt that in a little bit. There we go. That'll do. And what's that at? We want that at, we'll have that at 46 as well. There we go. Not that I've got anyone behind me at the moment. This is just so I can have the car as I like it. So yeah, let me know if you can hear me waffling on above the sound of this mighty engine. Cold tyres, remember you're on cold tyres. I do love the way these Formula Vintage cars now feel after the update. I know a few people have been having the odd problem here and there with the update. Some people saying when we got 1.5, everything got better. And then after the last couple of patches, it's changed a few things. Some of the cars have become a bit skatey again. I've not been experiencing too many problems, but they have. It does seem to be very much a game in flux at the moment. Oh, forgot that corner was there. And that tight. How's the weather where you are, B Stu? Oh, a little bit of back end slide coming out of the corner there. I don't know how busy we're going to be today, you know, I don't know how many people are around on a Saturday afternoon. But I thought I'd give it a go anyway. Not got much else to do today, so apart from guitar practice, but I can get that done later. Nice and dry in Scotland, that's good stuff, mate. Yeah, it's all a bit funky here today. It's sort of, I'm gonna rain, I'm not gonna rain, I'm gonna rain, I'm not gonna rain. But the sky is looking pretty ominous out there at the moment. So, I'm taking it, Stu, you can hear me just fine over the engine. There's no problems with, oh, proper sideways there. I'm taking it you can hear me just fine, so I don't need to adjust my volumes. I've got a feeling I'm going to be a little bit slow today, probably back of the grid kind of slow, because I'm out of practice, but that's alright, that leaves room for you guys to get up from. Sounds fine, thank you Beastie. Well, that's alright then. So, let's park up, try not to lock the tyres. There we go. Oh, good feeling on the brakes in this car now. I can stop nicely, making sure that I get a nice firm stop but don't look up. Let's come back to the pit box. So, what shall I do? Shall I open a server? Come out of here, open a server, and might start off with this actually. Yeah, why not? Let's come over to multiplayer here. On version 1.5.0.5 of the game at the moment, build 2379. Oh, well, there you go. Glad that's giving you something to watch. I take it you're not at home near your computer today, so if you can't get on. Now, let's see. I've got full course yellows turned on, just in case things get nuts. Let's get our Formula Retros up. Or Formula Vintage. Oh, there's a green one. I'll go for the green one for a change. I usually go blue, but I'll go green because that's quite a nice green. We're on 5 minutes of qualifying. 50 minutes of practice and 5 minutes of qualifying. So really quick qualifying, private sessions, 20-minute races with changing weather. Completely random weather, 2 random weather slots, so not even I know what's going to happen with the weather. That's all set as I had it. Right, so let's we'll do an open server to start off with, I reckon. There we go. Okay, so we'll save that for the moment. I like that. Your son's super glued himself to the PC. Brilliant. What's his bag then? Is he a sim racer as well, or is he kind of more of a Call of Duty or strategies or RPGs or FSP sort of things? So many acronyms, isn't there? Start up the server. There we go. And oh, got another 5 people have come along. Hello out there, those who've just joined the stream. Hope you're all having a good day. As I was just saying to Beastie, the weather here is kind of poo today, so I thought, afternoon of racing, why not? You know? So the server is open, it's public. I may password it later if we get a lot of people watching the stream. But at the moment, I'll leave it open. And we're starting off a bit historically. Let's just change that track. So we want Imola, 1972. There we go. Indie games. What are indie games? Do you just mean independent studios? I'm not sort of sure. Is that a style of game, or is it just the way the studio's set up? So we'll sit and have a wait here for people to join. Oh, I need to grab myself a glass of water. One moment. That's better. Hello, GT Nismo. How are you? So I've just grabbed myself a glass of water. Has been a while. It has been a while. But I'm back doing the odd stream and video now. I've been on the Reezer forums as well. Been busy in the Paddock Club because just trying to sort of help out, giving them the odd video, but not video that I put publicly on my YouTube channel. Just the odd video just for them to sort out issues or bugs whilst they get ready for 1.6. We're going for 1.6 now. Oh, is that your son going into his third year of Masters? Wow. Wow. Well, obviously he's a bit of a master. Wow, do you think he'll ever get into... I suppose that's general computing science, not development. I was just wondering if he'd ever become, a sim developer. Not already, GT Nismo. We're still on 1.5 at the moment, but they're getting ready for 1.6. Well done to B Stu's son there. And he's in his... Did you say... let's just have a look at the chat here. Did you say he's in his third year? How long is a computer sciences degree or masters these days? Or is it sort of indefinite with studying these days? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been at college. So we're not doing too well on the whole 5 years! Wow. That's a long time. Well, I'm sure it'll pay off nicely for him. And does he love it? Because you know what they say, if you find a job that you love, you never work a day in your life, that old saying. I hope he does. That's a lot of time invested. Not doing too well on the whole server front at the moment. Nobody here. Maybe I've started off with too much of an unusual combination. Maybe I should go for something a bit more generally appealing. He wants to be a game developer. Cool. Get him into The Sims. Let's change the combo and see if that attracts more players. So we'll go for something... Let's see, what have we got now? What do people like? People like tin tops and sprint races. We'll put the sprint races on. And let's do the sprint races at Imola non-historic for the moment. I thought you might have already tried. I would. Do we want them there, or do we want them at a shorter track, maybe? Let's go for Brands Hatch, Indy. I think short tracks for the sprint racing cars. I'm going to start it up and just start racing around. If no one joins, then we'll just restart the server. I do find that people just don't join if they see it in the multiplayer list and it just says lobby. It just if you're in the lobby, they'll join if you're in a practice or qualifying session. See how this car feels. So, on default setups, I think. Yeah, we are. Let's take the fuel down a bit. Oh, there's Don. Don's in the house. Cold tyres, let's remember the cold tyres. And pit speed limiter. Let's not forget our pit speed limiters. Last time I tried this car after one of the 1.5 updates, because there have been several 1.5 updates now, it felt great. See if it's still feeling good. Definitely cold tyres there. Oh, let's see what's that. Oh wow, okay, so is that the, have you got the CSL DD then? If you're getting a boost kit, that suggests you have. What's going on with my accelerator pedal here? The inputs. Is it behaving itself? No, that's alright. Thought my accelerator pedal was playing up. Because I've got the CSL Elite pedals with a load cell brake, and the load cell brake is fantastic, but they're the old CSL pedal set, so the new ones are you can have load cell or non-load cell brake, but your accelerator and clutch come with I think it's Hall sensors now, whereas this pedal set is the old style pentameters. And occasionally I have to spray a bit of switch cleaner into the accelerator pedal, because sometimes it just, the resistor gets a bit gunged up and your pedal inputs are sort of all over the place a bit. Oh, we've got another player. S-Car's in here. Oh. Hello, Kevin. waiting for BTCC qualifying. Oh, is that today? I bet my mate Flip Flops will be watching that. Wonder if we'll ever get BTCC in this sim. Oh mate, yeah, tell me about it. I've had that several times with mucky pots with my fender. All good at the moment. I will be playing the guitar quite a bit over this bank holiday weekend because I've got a jam session to run all day, all afternoon tomorrow, and then I'll be playing solo at the same pub on the Monday for their annual bike meet. Which is always fun because you end up sort of trying to play and be heard over all of the bike engines as they turn up. What's that now? Hang on. Well, I've got the load cell on the brake, obviously, but at some point I would like to update the accelerator and clutch, because you can buy hall sensors for these pedals and modify it. It's either that or I'll buy a whole new set of pedals at some point, but that's a long way off at the moment. I've got other things I need to think about spending money on. Yeah, that's what I use. Switch cleaner, or if I haven't got any, I'll spray a bit of carb cleaner in there, which is a bit too powerful for cleaning electronics with, but when you're desperate. Oh, there we go. There's me not concentrating. I'll reverse just in case there's someone coming around the corner. I don't want to end up smacking into someone, so, and where we go. But it won't let me change gears unless I'm stopped. Yeah, I've got other things that I need to think about spending money on. I'm about to spend the most amount of money that I've spent on anything for a long time, because I should at some point soon be buying a car. For the first time in ages, I'm buying a car, so there's getting the car for a start, then the insurance and everything else. But at the moment I'm trying to figure out what to buy. I'm going for an estate. Hello Don, mate. I did oh, hang on. I did say hello in the chat here to you when you joined the server. Hope you're doing well, mate. Always good to see you. Oh, I'll tell you what. Now you've gone DD, you'll be wanting a proper rig if you've got the space. If not, then I hope your desk is nice and solid. Luckily, I've got mine all bolted to a rig. But yeah, I'm going to go for an estate car because I want to be able to get my music gear around easily. For years I've been squeezing it all into the back of my dad's tiny little hatchback. And I can do it, but it's one hell of a Tetris job. So I want an estate, so it's easy to load stuff in and out. And also, an estate will be big enough for all of the gear to run jams, open mics, or do gigs with. But also big enough to stick a little mattress down one side and sleep in if I'm doing a gig that's a bit far away and a bit late at night, I can save money on, you know, trying to find a place to stay. If I can just find a bit of private land to park the car on and sleep in it, I'm totally cool with that. But I'm torn at the moment because, you know, I haven't got a lot of money. I'm looking to spend up to about £2,000 on a car, so I can't get anything very new for that. But I'm torn because the musician sort of doing gigs part of me is, right, it's going to be really spacious, comfortable, and you know, good fuel economy and reliability and all that sort of thing. So a Volkswagen Passat is sounding pretty damn good at the moment because they had got one of the largest amount of space for an estate, and of course the V-dubs are very, very reliable, have lots of good recommendations. But the other part of me, the driver part of me, because I haven't had a rear-wheel drive car in years, and I mean, you know, like 25 years. The other part of me wants to pick up a second-hand BMW 3 Series estate because the driver in me wants a rear-wheel drive car that handles. So at some point, you know, probably when the car gets a bit long in the tooth, if it's on its way out, take it for a track day and track day it before it dies, maybe even try a bit of drifting. And from what I've been hearing, the BMW estates, the 3 Series, if you can pick one up which is a 2 litre, nothing below a 2 litre, and 2 litres as high as I'm going to go, then the 2 litres are quite reliable apparently. And good on fuel economy, very good for a 2 litre. But of course parts are expensive compared to something like maybe an Astra estate or a Passat estate. I'm waffling like crazy, aren't I? You got a sturdy desk, good stuff. The desk I'm racing, I've got a desk in front of me which is kind of built into the rig now. I used to have my old Logitech Driving Force Pro bolted to it, but now the whole rig is sort of cut into the desk, and the wheel of course is mounted to the next level racing frame, which I'm sitting in here. Oh, this car is just, yeah, this is definitely one of the cars that's really benefited from the update. It just, great feeling now. Look at Don out there in front, not a surprise there. Always a quick one, Don. Trail braking it around the corner there. A little bit of trail braking there, but not too much because that corner's quite sharp. Yep, this is a good combo. I'm very happy with this. Oh, I'm slow here, come on. I'm making time though, on the last lap. Oh, too much. I tried to go too heavy on the trail braking. Amateur moment there. No one coming. Okay, good. Got a few more drivers in here. Oh, we've got a Paula, an S-Car and a Steve. And a Henson now as well. Gradually populating the grid. Oh, I was looking at the grid, not looking at the actual road there. And the inevitable happened. Giving me a bit of a hot rear left tyre. Such a short wheelbase on these cars, so when they do spin, they spin like a top. S-Car is the safety car, of course it is. That's why it's in white. Silly me, GT Nismo, well done. Logitech pedals felt better than the CSL pedal. Really? Even without having a load cell. I'm glad he's enjoying the G29 though. I must admit, I did used to love my Logitech Driving Force Pro. It actually had more degrees of rotation than this FANATEC CSW 2.5. This has got 900 degrees of rotation, whereas the Logitech had 1050, is it? No bass brake on CSL. Bass brake? My CSL pedals, I've got the clutch and the accelerator, and in the middle I've got a load cell brake. Right, so we're in qualifying now. I might just, maybe I'll make a small adjustment here. And I take out the rear bump stops, get rid of those. Yep, that's all I'm going to do for the moment, I think. So we're in qualifying now. Private qualifying session, only 5 minutes, so get your qualifying in quickly. Stu, I meant Logitech felt better than non-load cell CSL brake. Really? Wow. See, if I've only ever experienced, with these pedals I bought second hand, so they came with a load cell brake. I've never experienced the non-load cell brake on the CSL pedals. Cold tyres. These tyres warmed up quickly. Time for about 3 laps, I reckon. Overcooked it. Stay on that grippy stuff. More players now, up to 10 people in here. All good, all good. Using all that curb on the outside, but... Oh, and I've overcooked it again! I can get more speed through that section there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, much better that time. Got the cooking right. Oh, bad exit though. Bad exit there. That's lost me a lot of time. Made up through the chicane though. Okay-ish exit out of the last corner there. Oh, definitely overcooked it. Going through Druids there. Well, I think I'll leave it there. Somehow I've ended up qualifying in first. Don't ask me how that happened. So what we're doing, under a minute a lap, so 20 minutes we're going to want, I'm going to stick 30 laps of fuel in there to be on the safe side, because I don't trust the fuel estimates in what I'm listed to. In fact, I'm going to go for 35. Just to be really on the safe side. Right. Okay. Hello, Daniel Elliott. Oh, and it's raining. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, let's have a look at our setup here. I'm going to choose a pit strategy here, but I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to set it up with a change to slick tyres if we need it. No fuel. Damage is all done, so let's save that. Right. Someone's asking about fuel. Right. This is going to be it. Oh, it's really raining. It is really, really raining here. Don's up there in second. Wow, Don, for once I am faster than you. That won't last long. Don's always faster than me. Down. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Get those wipers on. Feather it on the start. Oh, slippery slidey. Is that Don there? Coming up on the outside. Yeah, there we go. Oh, big puddle on the inside. It's absolutely drenched here. Don going a bit wide there. Oh, very slippery. And very dark, and these cars don't have lights. This race is set up to start at, I think I said it start 1 or 2 in the afternoon, so we're midday and it's this dark. Crikey. We must be in a storm. This is horrendous. I'm getting overtaken. Get on the inside there. I'm just going to play it safe because... Oh, and we've got sideways going on. Don's gone off. Car on my right got sideways, but has kept it on the track. Can't see who that is at the moment. That is Daniel Elliott, another very fast driver. Oh, and up. Oh, visibility is horrendous. This is a real challenge just to see where I'm going at the moment. Oh, these pedals, I'm really feeling these pedals when you hit them. Look at Daniel shooting off ahead there. Be careful on those curves, they will be slippery. And oh, Daniel getting sideways there. I need to, oh, braking hard. I'm going to need to think about possibly changing my line as well, because of course the rubbered in section of the track now is going to be less grippy than the non-rubbered in section of the track, because that now happens in AMS2. Very cool. I'm being very ginger with my accelerator pedal. Look at Dan go though. That puddle is almost all the way across the track now on the inside there. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Hopefully the stream's looking okay, because I've made a few adjustments to the stream bit rate and stuff like that, so it should be looking okay. It was last time I checked. Oh, it's dicey here. So we got Dan in first, I'm in second, Don's in third. That's the podium. We're down to only 7 drivers already. So we've got 3 dropped out already. Look at the size of that puddle there. I'm actually going to turn off my HUD for a bit, just to see if that helps me just keep my eyes on the road a bit better, because all of the artificial sort of digits and bits and pieces are sort of distracting me a bit. There we go, there's just the normal view there, apart from the virtual mirror. Oh my words! Nearly lost it big time there. Look at those rooster tails coming off of Don's car. Not Don, sorry, Dan. Oh, looks like we got a car off. Who's that? That someone's just escaped. So we just lost it. Looks like they've probably hit something, so they might have escaped out. Let's get the down to just 5 cars now. 6 with the pace car. 5 cars left racing, and we're not even halfway through yet. I do have damage on. We're on full damage with medium scaling, so there are consequences if you knacker the car. I would suggest that if you do get any damage, do pit and get it fixed rather than just escaping out, because even if you end up in last, you might find that whilst you're in the pits, another couple of people may crash and then have to come in themselves. You might end up back in second or something like that. You never know, it's racing, anything can happen. Daniel Elliott is absolutely hooning it in the wet here. He is a master in the wet. I don't know if anyone saw my video that I made about the idea of having a separate slider in any racing simulator, not just AMS2, but a separate slider for the AI's wet ability. So if you're an alien and the highest skill level you can have in AMS2 is 120, if you're an alien and you're already racing the AI on 120, but then if it starts to rain, if you find you're a little bit faster than the AI in the wet, you could then have a separate slider which, based on whatever skill level you're at, so if you're at 120, you have another slider for rain ability. I've gone wide, that could then, minus 10 or 20 for, so you've got your normal dry ability, 120, and then you can have another slider with 0 in the middle called wet ability. You could minus that to slow them down in the wet, or plus it up to 10, 20 to increase their skill. I don't know what people think of that idea. By the way, we should now be coming into the second weather slot, and it does not look like the weather's clearing up. In fact, it looks like it's getting worse. I did see whilst I was talking there a car behind me have a bit of a slide, so someone might have been catching up. These cars don't have headlights, so they're quite hard to see in the wet if they're behind you. Daniel has just stretched out a massive lead. I am finding if I stay to the inside on that corner, if I'm off the rubber, if I stay to the inside, I get a little bit more traction. Oh, no! Hang on! The weather may be clearing up. It may actually be clearing up. The sky's getting brighter. Further, 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 further. Look at that. I honestly did think the weather was going to get worse. Still see rain coming down. I've got the weather synced to race, so it's synced to change within the 20 minutes, so you will see see things happen quickly when it does change. I'm going to try turning off the wipers. Yeah, it does seem to have stopped raining. Well, the order has been pretty consistent so far. Dan's still up there in first, Don's still in third. A little bit of dirt on the inside of the track there, so see someone's dragged on a bit of dirt from that corner, so someone's been using a lot of curb or has come off there. Look at that puddle, you can really see that puddle now, look at the size of it. Track starting to dry out already. That huge puddle is still got to avoid. That ain't drying out anytime soon. Be there till the end of the race. It might get smaller, but I don't think that's going away. Big puddle on the inside as well there. Puddle is starting to recede a little bit. Trying to be careful now and choose the dry parts of the track for the corner, but then on the straights I'm going to have to go into the wet stuff just to keep the tyres cool so they don't overheat, because of course the track's starting to dry out but I'm still on the wet tyres, so they will get hot on the dry stuff. Oh, no, 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 no! That was a slow spin. I've got a car behind me. Oh, no. That's done. I've lost out to Don. I went from a sort of dry part of the track, went a bit wide onto the wet stuff, just lost it. Right, let's go through this puddle, cool down that back left. Well, it didn't really work that well. Oh no, I was in second position, I was doing so well. Don and Dan are both faster than me though, so it's to be expected. I did say at the start of the race, me being qualifying in first wouldn't mean much because I knew they'd get me. Bit of grit on the track there, that's probably from my spin. puddle's definitely receding. Ain't going to be going away completely though, with 5 minutes to go. This whole RX off-road thing that we've got now with the extreme sports, we've got all the RX, the rallycross tracks. One thing I did notice, because I love Brands Hatch, but we haven't got the Brands Hatch rallycross course. There is a rallycross course at Brands Hatch, at least I think there still is, and we've not got that. We've not got that out of all of the rallycross tracks, so I wonder if that'll be a thing that we might get later on. I need to make a post about that on the Reezer forums, finding out why we've not got a rallycross version of Brands Hatch, because I used to love the old rallycross version of Brands Hatch. I used to have it in Tocker Race Driver, if you remember that far back. Had that in Tocker Race Driver. I think it was Tocker Race Driver 2. And I think there was a version in the original ISIR Factor as well, a modded version of it. Anyone remember that track? Rallycross version of this track, you do this part here, and then just after this corner here, you turn off. There you go, hard left there. You can see a bit of dirt there. That you go off there, and that would be the dirt section of the rally track, which would run all the way up there. You can see where the barriers are up there, and come back onto the tarmac about here. Don's had a problem. Can I catch him up before the end of the race? Can I make my position back? I got too eager about it though. No! I've done it again. Same place as well. Oh, I'm bringing more dirt onto the track. Oh! If I hadn't been concentrating on trying to show you where the rally track used to go. Oh! I had a chance and I mucked it up. Oh! Where is he? Oh, he's way ahead now. Careful of this corner. This corner is my nemesis. There's Don. Just rounded the first corner. About that paddle that's still there on the inside. No, I'm not going to catch Don now. Oh! It's great feeling the varying levels of grip around the track and feeling them all change. Makes it all quite strategic. Oh, there's Don just round that corner at the bottom. Am I catching him? I'm actually catching... No, that's... I'm catching a back marker. Oh, a back marker who's suffered the same fate as I have done a couple of times at that corner. It is quite slippery if you get on the outside there. I think I saw a little bit of damage on that car as well, so maybe that car's had problems. That was Mr. Oliveira. These two, there's message. I must accept our losses, or we'll never. I can't read the whole thing at the moment. Never appreciate it when good advice there, Beast Stew. That is fair enough. I'm accepting that, you know, I'm definitely coming in third now. I've made peace with that. And there we go. Well done, Dan. Well done, Dan and Don. And well done, David, for staying in the race. Wow. Oh, is my mouse not working? No, got to change the battery in my mouse quickly, else we can't switch over. So that has gone. No, that one not working either. Okay, need a new battery for the mouse here. Bear with me, guys. There we go, there we go. Right, I'm going to save that replay. And return to the lobby. Oh, I enjoyed that. I don't know about you, but I enjoyed that. Right. I'll tell you what. I might even stick with these cars for another race. Oh, let's see. Another short track. Ooh, nice short track. Oh. No. I fancy Gateway. The inside course. Or is there somewhere with a few more sharper corners? Oh, Alton Park. Alton Park, there we go. Short version. Oh, no, Don's saying Stock Car 2023 at Silverstone National. Okay, let's have a look. Where's the 2023s? 2020, 2021, there we go, 2023, with the big wings now. That looks like the lime green on that, we'll go for that. Yes, Snetterton most definitely did get fixed. Very happy to say that. Silverstone National. There we go. Oh, we got New Order in here. Hello, New Order. Right, okay. So, of course, I have to remember that we've got boost buttons in these cars. Remember what my boost button is. We've got ratio in here as well. Yeah, so just to reiterate there, Beastu, Snetterton did definitely get fixed. My closest racetrack, Snetterton. Apart from the local speedway. So let's get the track loaded up. And then once that's loaded up, I'll quickly check the stream health here. Make sure it's doing all right. There we are, right. We're doing okay on the stream. Yeah, doing fine. New Order's got food on the way. Thank you, New Order. Right, okay, so I don't believe I've driven this car. Check it's on defaults, it is. I don't believe I've driven this car yet. So let's see what it's like. One thing I must say that I don't like about cars with the boost button, you can see when your boost button is available on your screen if you've got your HUD up, but if you turn the HUD up, there's nothing on the actual car's dash to tell you when the boost is available, and there's no sound to let you know if it's activated or not. Surely in the real cars there is that, unless they just feel it through their seat of the pants. Those tyres to warm up. Feeling good so far. Plenty of power. You can get it sideways a bit. Look at that! Look at that bonnet vibrating as I go over the curbs. That is extreme. Check that out. Car off there, can't see who that is. I do always have a lot of fun at Silverstone National. I like these short tracks because it means the grid always stays quite close together. On the long tracks it can spread out much more. 10 drivers in here now. Well, 9 drivers, 10 including the safety car. Oh, they keep it in the lines just. too heavy on the brakes there, a little bit too heavy. Don up in first there, New Order in third. I get a good exit out ahead. Oh no, I knew it just before. I could feel it coming. I thought I've just added a bit too much accelerator there, and I had. There goes Don. Go on, Don, show him how it's done. That vibrating ball on it is just amazing. These little detailed features about Orbis 2, which is so good. Oh, I'm giving it too much on the brakes through there. Don's had a problem as well. Christ, Don is over a second faster than me. I did it again. Gotta be careful in second gear there. Maybe what I might want to do is stretch second gear out a little bit. That's better. Right, gotta be careful this time. Be careful. Much better. Closed up the gap a bit more between me and Don, but oh no, avoided my lap. Right, we're in practice, so practice is the place for setting the car up. So let's see if I can change things a little bit here. So, I think first thing, get rid of those bump stops, pesky bump stops. If they're not grounding out, don't need them. It just makes the car a little bit skatier on the back end. Get rid of them. What are we doing here with, so, okay, what can we do? Can we make that higher? Second gear higher? No, we can't, because it just becomes the same as first. Do you want maybe a lower final ratio? Oh, there is no final. There's no final drive. Can't change final. Okay, right. So forget all of that. Also, just I need to see. Got the wrong units. So what we're at? Right, now I can see the temperature's properly 42. Okay. So maybe I can take the power amp down a bit. Open it up a little bit. Let's open that up a bit. There we go. And let's take the bumps. Slow bump down a bit. Right, let's see. Let's see how. Oh, actually, another thing. Oh, our tyre pressure set. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Let's see how we get on with that. See that car there? Look at that. That car's just come out of the pits with all the visual damage on. Obviously, it's been in the pits, so that'll be fixed. This is a bug. This is one of the bugs with the Automobilista 2, which I have every faith that Reason will be able to fix. But I want it fixed. I want it fixed now. It looks absolutely terrible when you're on track. A car gets damaged, it goes into the pits. Doesn't matter what session it's in, it goes into the pits, comes back out, still looking damaged. Not to the driver of that car, from his or her perspective, it'll look like it's been fixed. But to all other cars, it looks like it hasn't, which is very confusing. It's not just a sort of visual entertainment aspect, it's very confusing when you're driving. Because of course, if you see someone with a damaged car, you'll generally know that it might be a good idea to avoid that car because they might be going slow. But if they're fixed, but all the visual damage is still showing, then they might still be going full speed, and you might, it's just confusing. And it's terrible for spectators. Please fix this bug sooner rather than later, Reza. Not a great exit there, but tyres aren't quite up to race temp yet. I'm down in 5th place now. Crikey. Oh, stern version there. Car is warping all over the place. Those changes have definitely helped getting out of the corners, though. It's weird. It's not got a. He's got a reasonable ping of 60, between 54 and 60 there, so I don't know why I'm seeing all this warping with his car. There might be another car on track somewhere that's got a really high ping, which might be affecting the other cars. Oh! Got totally disorientated there, forgot where I was going. Thinking about pings and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Overtaken on the inside there. Right, knee mads. If I read that right. Oh! That car's suffering from the same problem I had getting out of that corner. Better exit that time out of the corner. Oh, we're very close. Much better coming out of that corner now, so much better. I'm taking out those bump stops and just adjusting the diff and suspension a little bit. Much better. Making a mess Coming out of there though. Look at that! Never noticed that before. The piping there wobbling away. Look at that. That is one feature I'd never noticed before in these cars. Let's see if we can have a look and see it. Oh, Nimad's in second there. So I'm going to look to my right now as we go up the straight. Look at that wobbling pipe there. I have to wait till we go over a few bumps. I'm not worried about getting a great lap time now. I just want to go over bumps and see that thing shaking around. There we go. Look at that. Look at it. Right, some good curbing on the inside there. If I can hit it, make this thing wobble. Oh, it's hard driving like this. But it's worth it though. Just look at that. What? I love it. Look at it. Really going for it now. That is really quite something. So I'll be starting in 7th. I really wish there was something on the steering wheel which told you, it's lit up to tell you when you can use your boost button, and with the sound notification as well. So back to, what am I doing here? 59 seconds a lap. It's going to be a 20-minute race, so definitely want over 20 laps of fuel in there. Plus we've got the boost button as well, which uses up a lot of fuel, so I'm going to go for 35 laps of fuel to be on the ultra safe side. Hello Matt, you alright? That did excite me. Very much. I've never noticed that before. You know, you've seen the windscreen wipers and you know, they'll vibrate a bit, and your wing mirrors at high speed. You know, bonnets will, of course, because they're made out of the lightest stuff possible. But I've never seen the pipes inside the car vibrate like that. That's really good animation. I love that. Oh, just a fantastic detail. It's put a right smile on my face. And look at the server. We're nearly full. Absolutely, Matt. How are you, mate? Are you coming in joining us? Have you had a good week of racing? So do I, mate. So do I. Right. Oh, we've got qualifying now, of course, haven't we? I'm not in. I keep forgetting. That was practice. We're in qualifying, so I need very few laps in here. Right, okay. But it's still free practice. We're still in free practice. Why is that? There must still be people out on track because we're not moving over yet. Just finished editing, now finishing the touches to the thumbnail for this week's 3-lap challenge. Hey Mick, you alright? Mick's got a pipe. We're all about the pipes today. Right, we've got a session which is not at the moment switching over. It does hang like this occasionally. It will switch over. Let's go to our monitor, see what's going on. Everyone's in the pit. Oh, we've still got some cars that aren't actually in the garage. So, got a car there that's having a bit of a breakdance. Got someone in here who's having their first ever multiplayer race. So, come on, server, come on. Mixed too fast for the lobby and bugged it. Hello, Richard. Come on, guys, don't be leaving the session. It will. Just have a little bit of patience. Oh, we got people leaving in droves now. So, Reza, note to you, you need to get these session rollovers sorted. It is not auto-advancing. It will do, I know it will do, but people who aren't used to the game do leave in droves if they have to hang it. People are impatient, so they, you know. And look, we've got a full server for this race. Yeah. Right, Richard's left. Remove the option to automatically advance to next session. So can you remove the auto advance feature? I didn't know you could. Dum diddy dum. Yeah, there are a lot of names, multiple names going on the list, you're right. Okay, right. We've got to do it. I haven't had to do this in a while. When you are creating the session. Okay. Thanks for that, Don and Matt. Let's have a look, see if I can find that option. So, it wouldn't be in realism, would it? No. It should be in what session? Race session settings? Session settings. Right, so where is this option? I'm usually pretty hot on this stuff. Right, thank you, Don. Nice one. Nice one. Okay. Server's back up, folks. Thank you guys for that. Much appreciated. Just while folks are joining, I will be back in a moment. I'm just going to use a little boy's room. One moment. Alrighty then, we've got a few people back. I got my wobbly pipe. Or rather, I've just used my wobbly pipe. Let's have a look here. Right, hopefully that'll have sorted out our issue a little bit. So, do I want to try doing a little bit more with the setup there, maybe? Ambient temperature's quite low, so I'm going to 80. I'll bring that right down. if I open that up a little bit more even. And I think bring that down even a bit more. And then that might allow me to have enough stability to do that. Right, okay. Let's see how this works out. Put limiter on. And just before going down the pit lane, wobbly pipe! Look at that! I love it! That's just fantastic! And it's totally speed dependent. Oh, brilliant. Sorry, little things. It's very amusing. Right, cold, especially on the front. I reckon I should be much faster on the straights now, having played with that aero and ducts. Oh, it's much better coming out of the corner. Bad entrance to the corner though. I left it way too late to slow down and brake there. Completely overcooked it. What an amateur. Very funny, Beast, dude. Very funny. WC, by the way, stands for water cooled. Not little boys room. Where's that car going backwards? Right, get it right this time. Yes, much better. Much better. Oh yeah. Very sideways under braking there. That's the lack of the rear wing now. Coming out of the corner. Not bad at all. Right, careful on the braking. Oh, gone too wide. Yeah, it validated the blooming lap time. Foolish boy! Brakes aren't getting too hot, even with them down at conducting down that low. That's pretty good. Yeah, it looks like I can leave the brake ducting there for the race. Oh, it's not good on cops though. That aero change. Either that or a completely changed. Oh, I've got a coolant leak. The engine's engine's knackered already. Smoke coming out the back of my car. So the engine definitely didn't like having the vents down that low on the radiator venting at least. Oh, it's doing that thing where it won't let you hit the drive button. Hit the drive button. Come on. Hit the... Oh, this is so annoying. Hitting the drive button. We've got 8 minutes of practice left and I need to get out there. Hit the blooming... This is so absolutely annoying. Finally. That's just a really, really annoying bug, that is. Serious warping going on here again. Oh dear! And very strange bouncy up in the air crash physics there. On, is that's not a feature in AMS2, is it? Surely I'd know about that. They actually simulate car towing times. I've always just thought that was just a bug. Oh god, I'm looking up. Oh no, don't go at the back of these guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Nearly. That car is just warping all over the shop. Oh, that is really, really off-putting. Oh my god, okay, so that person does actually have a ping of over 800, so no wonder their car's warping a lot. Blown some kind of a gasket, that's for sure. I've got an oil leak already. No, don't get in the way. Not on this lap. Please. You're the only decent one I've got in so far. Yeah, the hood shaking animation and the pipe animation. I'm just over the moon with it. It's brilliant. And it's been the source of much comedy as well in this stream so far. I mean, look at that. That's just brilliant. Wobbly pipe. And I've blown up the engine. There's the black smoke coming out of my engine. Right, okay, so right, so Donna, you might be right that Rad TT, not sure if my times are faster, but right, there we go. Okay, right, so blatantly that I'll give me a bit longer to qualify. Still keep the aero down. I'm making a total mess of Cops Corner now. I'm going to have to move the brake bars forward, I think. Wobbly pipe! Right, yeah, so we'll permanently move that brake bus a little bit forward to 66. Okay. Someone's asking if someone's drunk. Who's the person they're asking? Someone being a bit sort of all over the place on track, are they? That was a pretty dinged up car. Right. Right, so we are at the end of free practice. Oh, for... Okay, sorry folks. The sim has just crashed for the second time at that track. That's the server gone. Sorry about that, folks. Actually, just to say something conclusive on that, I've been speaking to Flip-Flops about this. The game does seem to be in flux at the moment, very much in flux. One thing gets fixed, it has a knock on something else, which then breaks something else, but then they fix it all. But at the moment, it's in flux, and the last time I ran a stream, I was having these kind of problems as well. I'm thinking until they maybe get to 1.6, I might have to start doing the odd ACC stream instead. Because that's just... just start race directly. How do you mean, Mick? I always... Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but if you do go straight to the race, it puts you in a random order. It puts you in a random order, so you never know where you're going to be in the grid. I like to have a quali. Are we in a log? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, sim racing. Who speaks? I do speak. Sometimes. Sometimes too much. Well, I tell you what. That was going to be the second from last race. So... I may have to make that conclusive, I'm afraid, guys, because that was going to be the second from last race anyway. I've got a bad feeling it's going to screw up again. I'm going to have to send a bug report to Reza as well, because I've got my bug splat report up here. I need to do that. So, well, it was good fun whilst it lasted, but that's as long as it's going to last today, I think. I shall cut my losses and get on with the guitar practice I need for the gigs this weekend. But yeah, I don't like doing. I mean, at least have a qualifying session before the race. I always want to at least qualify. The reason I do practice sessions like that is so people have 15 minutes to get the car set up. They're not concentrating too much on lap times, just to get the car set up comfortable for them, and then a very short qualifying session, the 5-minute qualifying, just to get you time on the grid. I used to just do qualify to race sessions. Hey, no problem, Matt. Thank you very much. But yeah, that was... yeah. Well, thanks everyone for coming along and joining in anyway. We got a few good races out of it. I shall make my report to Reza, because they need to get on that. They need to get on that. Just before I go, I'll see if there's anything new on the Reza forums to report to you. And it does not look like anything new is going on. No, nothing new happening there. So, actually, I tell you what, before I do anything, I'm going to just open up the, I'm going to open up the sim and see if the server is actually still there. Is anyone still in the server? It's a good job this isn't R Factor 2, because R Factor 2 takes a lot longer to load. But a bit quicker on getting on the multiplayer, I will say. Just hang for a bit this one when you're on the multiplayer. Come on, come on, come on. It's there. It's there. It's still there, but there's only 3 people in it. Oh well, okay, it's there, but there's only 3 people. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, folks. Sorry about that. Thanks very much for coming along and joining in. And I will see you, probably not over the next couple of days because I'm busy gigging, but I will see you during the week at some point, either for a video or a live stream or something like that. Might have to do an ACC night. Just take a load of us, go and invade one of the GT4 servers, because I love GT4s and they're always empty. So we get a load of us and invade one of the servers. Yeah? Hope you like that idea. Cheers, Matt. Cheers, Don, Dan, Mick. These Stu, Sim Racing, and anyone I've missed out, thanks ever so much, and I will see you soon. That is the end of the stream. Take care.